Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I am currently doing my first gear review on an order I received from Shekkin Gears very recently in the last week. Just a disclaimer for this video, I have no relationship with Shekkin Gears and I have not received anything to produce this video. There's a couple things to note also about some of the things in this. Don't mind that shit for now. But some things in this current view that are not from Shekkin. That's this actual Crye wing pouch. The patches over here, the radio, PTT, hydration, and the knee pads over there. Other than that, I'm going to kick off this video. First things first is the coloration. I think going just off of the base plate for the JPC 2.0 right here, the coloration is actually nice. I have not owned a lot of AOR1 kit before, at least not recently. I know I had some like far in the back, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but AOR1 tends to have a bit more white in their coloration. And notice that there's like a little bit of difference in coloration between like the base plate and a lot of the pouches and even the webbing right here. On the webbing, the parts that should be white are more so at most this white right here. They're a little bit darker in hue. You can especially see it on the pouches here. Their lightest color on the pattern on the pouch right here is a bit darker than the base plate. So I think that's just one thing to note. Other than that, what's next is the stitching. Honestly, the stitching is awesome. I've been running this Crye JPC 1.0 for a really long time. It's held up, but concerning the customizability of the 2.0, I decided to upgrade, and I've always wanted an AOR1 kit, so that's why I went with it. Um, Other than that, the plate carrier itself is honestly great. I cannot find any structural differences between the two, just from the recent use I've had with it. It's honestly a awesome plate carrier, and I think it will last for a very long time. They also make replica HSGI style shoulder pads, which is pretty cool. A lot of people, when they wear JPCs, people that have them recommend these HSGI helmet pads, and I do have like actual ones here. And we can actually take this off to compare the two, and they are pretty similar. They got the Velcro in the right places. I've never seen HSGI AOR1 shoulder pads, so they're honestly both very similar. They seem to use the same material, even from the this padding right here. I do find that these are a little bit thinner than these ones. These ones I've had for a really long time, and they are definitely a little bit thicker. But it doesn't really matter to me that much. I can't really feel any difference. These still provide a lot of comfort to the JPC because everyone knows that the JPC shoulder pads don't really provide too much padding, honestly. So these are honestly great. So the next thing is the wing pouches. So the one big thing I noticed about these wing pouches is that they actually are a little bit bigger than Crye's wing pouches. As you see here on this side of the plate carrier, I have a replica PRC 152. Shout out to my teammate Ape for giving me that. I noticed these actually run a little bit bigger for some reason than the actual Crye wing pouches. Like, there's a lot of movement right here with this AOR1 wing pouch. But if you put it in a Crye one, it fits a little bit better. I think there's like a little bit more material on this Shekkin Gears one. And I've also noticed, I think there's just a little bit more material on these, and that's what I noticed. It's not too much, but that's just like one thing I noticed. I think it's just like maybe a couple centimeters larger. The Ferro dump pouch is great. Honestly, other than the coloration I already mentioned, I also have, I think I run a replica multicam Ferro style Dangler on my Crye JPC 1.0, and they're all both honestly great. I did notice that the elastic inside the pouch is a little bit higher than the replica one I use, which I'm not sure what it looks like on the real one, but I noticed that the elastic runs a little bit higher on this. Overall, like, the whole plate carrier system is great. I did make a custom order with them, contacting them on their Instagram for this SMG pouch. At the time, they did not have an AOR1 variant of this, and I asked them to make it, and they did, which did prolong the time it took for them to send me my my order. I mainly got this because I usually run an MP7 gas blowback, and having this is really nice. I usually used to run a Blue Force Gear quad SMG pouch on my 1.0 JPC, but the problem with that is that because you're putting it on like an internal pouch system, like when you put all the mags in, it just tends to like stick out a little bit because all that weight just is bringing it off the plate carrier. Biggest thing with this whole order that I had issues with was actually the uniform, which is not really surprising. A lot of people tend to complain about size differences with Asian companies that make replica uniforms. The general consensus is that companies from Asia make, at least according to their sizes, they are smaller than what US sizes are. I originally ordered a medium regular shirt and a 36R pants, and I should have known to consider that their sizings would probably be a little bit smaller. During my interactions with them on their Instagram and over email, they were very insistent on me ordering a bigger size, which did bring some things to light, which was me needing to take a look at their sizings. But for some reason, based off of my height and my weight, they decided to recommend me a 3X large shirt and a 40S pants. In my mind, I was like, that's crazy. Like 3XLR. Okay, I understand that your size differences may be different, but to recommend me something like that, even when I told them what my the sizings for what type of actual Crye pants and shirts I wear, it's just like a huge difference. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me why the size differences should be that different. So with the shirt, despite them constantly telling me, like probably at least 2 or 3 times, get the 3XLR shirt, because this is the biggest gripe, because that was like what, 4 sizes up from what I should be wearing. They're so insistent on getting me to get the 3XLR, and I decided to measure the shirt, the actual Crye shirts I wear. Like, for instance, here I have a Crye AOR2 AC shirt that I took measurements of, and I compared it to the website, and it looked like large actually was the perfect fit for me. And I was just about to accept their 3XLR recommendation, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to go with my gut and use the measurements they have their own website and tell them to change it to a large. And that's what I got, and it was a perfect fit. So now with the pants, I decided to agree to the 40S recommendation. And the only reason why I did was because I measured my waist. I measured at the wrong spot. So I have a little, not gonna lie, I have a little bit of belly fat right now, and I measured it at where my belly fat was, so a little bit above where I should be measuring, and I decided to go with the 40S. So obviously when that came in, that was a little bit bigger than what I would like to have received, and I should have ordered probably a 38 regular. So the pants do run a bit baggy, and right now, like, I can wear it, but it's not comfortable. Like, I feel like I have to like pull my pants up even despite wearing a belt. Another thing with the pants, what I noticed is that for some reason their pants run way longer than they should be. Their 40S is probably equivalent to, so I do wear on the usual basis Patagonia L9 36 long pants. And these in length are about the same actually. And if you look on their size chart, which I'll probably show here, they run about the same length as a long. The short version even is longer than other Asian companies' sizes. All their sizes, their shorts and their regulars, should be probably 6 centimeters shorter at the least in length. Some people will call it the outseam, which is right here. But in length from here all the way down to here, it just needs to be at least 6 centimeters shorter for each of their short and regular sizings. So the next thing is like what the sizes they have available. So if I were to order from them again for like a new pants, I would hope that they would get like a 38 short. I think they have a, I'm not sure if, I don't think they have a 36 short. They only have regulars. Like there's certain sizes they have short versions of, but for some reason 36 and 38, they don't have any short sizes. I would probably get a 38 short for me. That way, like I don't have all this extra material at the bottom of my pants. Other than that, that was like my biggest gripe. They were very communicative. Other than me trying to actually get them to ship my order, I know that I had a couple things on pre-order, and I had one custom item with the SMG pouch. But it took I think I ordered February 26, 2024, and I finally received my order on the last day of May 2024, this last week. The customer service was okay. Like I really had to get them, like they kept prolonging my order. I was like, hey, are you gonna ship my order? They said next week, and I literally did that like 3 times, and they did give me a free pouch, which I forgot to mention. They gave me this this frag pouch, which I actually didn't ask for it. I said, hey, can you give me a flashbang pouch instead? Because the grenades I usually use, Thunder Bees and whatnot, they can't fit in a grenade pouch. So I told them, hey, can you get me like a smoke grenade pouch? And they're like, okay, let me see what I can do. And they just ended up sending me a grenade pouch when that's what I explicitly did not say. Oh, other than that, there's also this 1.0 backpack right here, which is honestly awesome. I haven't had a real one before, but it's freaking great. It zips on just fine. And the coloration on this is almost the same, I think, as the base plate. Other than that, that's pretty much it. That is my review of the Shekkin Gears order that I made. Overall, the stitching on the pants is like awesome. Like I know it's a high quality pants. It's just their sizing, that sizing issue just like kind of threw me off. The plate carrier is very awesome. Like I'm super happy with everything. I would recommend, if you have any Crye or even Patagonia stuff, just measure it yourself and then use those comparisons to make the right order on shekkingears.com. If anything, if you don't have any of that stuff, just measure yourself and then use those comparisons as well. I know Shekkin Gears is still a relatively new company, so I hope they take a look at this video and take in consideration of things that they can improve, not just with their products, but with their service and their recommendations, especially when it comes to the uniforms. Honestly, my personal opinion is that they should probably make some other variants with the sizing of their pants specifically. If they can do their shirts, like make a long version, because I know the shirt sleeves are a little bit short for me, because I usually wear medium long Crye shirts. And yeah, that's it. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this first video on a gear review that I've done on my channel. I know not a lot of people have done reviews on their AOR1 stuff, so I hope any of you first-time buyers take a look at this video and use that as consideration to buying from their website. Other than that, feel free to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment below. Any questions, comments, yeah. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.